Alright, let us look at this fractional equation. This one is different from the first set. Good, so if you look at this fraction, we have two fractions on the left hand side and we have 6. Well, we can make this as a fraction by putting it over 1. So we have one fraction on the right hand side and two fractions. So with this problem, we cannot cross multiply. So there are two ways we can work this problem. I'll work it both ways. One way we can find the LCM. So the LCM of 2, 3, and 1 will be 6. So the LCM we multiplied by each fraction. Good. Why we do this? Because we want to get rid of the fraction. So by multiplying each fraction by the LCM, we'll eliminate the fraction. Good. So our next step is to cancel. So I'll cancel it 2. 2 into 2, 1 times 2 into 6, 3 times. 3 into 3, 1. 3 into 6, 2. Well, 1 into 1, 1, 1 into 6, 6. No need to cancel here. Good. So this 3 will multiply by everything on the numerator. Since we have two terms, we can write this in a bracket. So it will be 3 into 2x minus 1. Minus sign, put it there. Minus 2 into x minus 2. Bracket. And 6 divided by 1 is 6. So 6 times 6 will give us 36. Good. Our next step is to clear the bracket. So 3 will multiply by each element in the bracket. 3 times 2x, 6x. 3 times negative 1, negative 3. Negative 2 times x, negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2. When we multiply 2 negative, we'll get a positive. So it will be positive 4 equals to 36. Here, we can group like terms. So I'll have 6x minus 2x. I can work out this number and then work out this and then take it across and group it with the 36. Negative 3 plus 4. We have unlike signs. Negative 3 plus 4 will give us positive 1. So that positive 1, I'll take it across the other side. So it will be 36 minus 1. Opposite of, it's adding here. Sorry, yes, it's adding. When it go across, it becomes negative, the inverse. Good. So we have 6x minus 2x. That will give us 4x equals to 35. 4x means 4 times x. So x will equals to 35 divided by 4. Since it's multiplying there, we divide. So x will equals to, we don't have a whole number. So 4 cannot go into 35. We can leave our answer like this, or if we want, we can write it as a mixed fraction. 4 can go into 35, 4 8's 32, 3 remain. Good, so either one. Alright, let me work the same problem using a different method. Okay, so the same problem. Alright, what I can do, I can combine these two fractions to make it as a single fraction. Because if I have a single fraction on the left hand side and a single fraction on the right hand side, I can cross multiply. So let us work these two. We'll find the LCM. The LCM will be 6. 2 can go into 6 3 times. 3 can go into 6 2 times. So that 2 will multiply by the numerator. 2 can go into 6 3 times. 3 will multiply by everything in the numerator. And 3 can go into 6 2 times. The 2 will multiply by the numerator. So I put the numerator in brackets since we have two terms. If we have one term, we don't need to put it in any bracket. I'll just write back 6 over 1. Good. So now I'll clear the bracket. 3 times 2x will give us 6x. 3 times negative 1 will give us negative 3. Negative 2 times x will give us negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 will give us positive 4 all over 6 equals to 6 over 1. Good. So our next step, we can work out 6x subtract 2x will give us 4x. Negative 3 plus 4, unlike signs, will get positive 1 over 6 equals to 6 over 1. Good, so we have one fraction on the left hand side, one fraction on the right hand side. Now we can cross multiply. So the 1 will multiply by all of this. So 1 multiplied by 4x plus 1, and 6 will multiply by 6. Okay, 1 multiplied by anything give you back the same thing. 1 times 10 is 10, 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 4x is 4x, 1 times 1 will give us 1, equals 6, 36. Good. So now what I'll do, I'll take the 1 across the other side. So I have 4x equals to 36, it's positive 1. 4x will equals to 35. X will equals to 35 divided by 4. 4x means 4 times x. We take across, we divide, and that's our answer. Or we write it as 4 can go into 35 8 times. 4 it's 32, so 3 remain. Good. Alright, let us look at another problem. I'll work this problem two ways. Good, so the first thing I'll do, I'll use the LCM and multiply each fraction. So we have 9 and 3.